Dell just got done saying something incredibly rude, and I am ashamed to be his friend.
See, I don't know what you're talking about, because I didn't hear anything. It's not on either of the recordings, so it basically didn't happen.
Okay. So there is a new show this season that I'm so excited for because I watched the trailer, and the trailer made me cry. So I'm really excited to show you it, because also the staff is stacked.
Really?
And from what I can see, the animation's gonna be pretty good too, which is not what I expect when I see fantasy characters, because as much as I love high fantasy characters, give me elves, dwarves, etc., what that usually means in anime is that it's a really trashy isekai. But
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what this is. I have high hopes for this. I don't even think it's an isekai. I think it's a hard fantasy. So
I know.
Thumbs up for me.
Yeah, I am going into this completely blind. I have no idea what even the title of the show is. I didn't even know until 5 minutes ago what the title of the show was.
Yeah.
But once I found it out, I realized, oh no, I know this one.
Guys, I was trying so hard not to spoil him. I didn't show him pictures. I didn't tell him the title.
I had no idea.
The
I didn't know what we were looking at all.
Nothing?
I did nothing.
And then we pull it up, and he's like, oh my god, I think I know this anime.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I was like, Beyond Journey's End. I know this anime. Oh, I'm so curious how much you know.
I know only what the first trailer showed me, which is the premise. Like, I know nothing past the synopsis.
I also don't really know much beyond the synopsis, but like beyond the idea of what it is.
Yeah.
But I might...
So, we basically just both read the synopsis.
Yeah, but neither of us really, I think, want to say directly what it is because we don't know how much...
We don't know.
So, like, neither of us know how much the other person knows.
Yeah,
so
we don't want
to... Like, yeah.
Imagine we're like, so-and-so, bleep.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait, what?
Yeah, because that's happened before. We both thought we, like, had seen a show. And then one of us was like, "Oh yeah, so you were there when Johnson Frederick died," and they were like, "What? I didn't get that far." So, I think we're both avoiding that right now.
Yeah.
Now that I know what show this is, I'm excited for it. I hate that I'm like this.
Mm-hmm.
I am always so scared, especially when modern anime come out, because it's so hard for anything to look as good as a manga, like ever.
That's very true.
So I'm really, like, nervous. Because I saw art from the manga and it was beautiful.
The most beautiful show that I've seen recently is definitely from this year. Trigun Stampede.
Oh,
Number one, 100%.
Yeah,
you know, if you guys hate CGI, I get it. It's just not your style. But if you guys can, like, appreciate good CGI when you see it, Trigun Stampede has some of the most beautiful backgrounds, the best character designs, the fluid animation, guys. It's nothing even compares.
Yeah, although I would forgive you for not being able to make out any of that through the tears while watching that show, but
spoiler.
That show fucked me up worse than any other show I've seen all along. Because I don't get, like, I don't know. I've read, like, a lot of the, like, so-called disturbing manga, and I found most of them kind of, like, funny and, like, stupid, because they're just kind of, like, retarded in, like, the way that they I don't know, they're just stupid, you know? They're like terrible stuff happens in the worst way. But there was a certain scene, and maybe it's just something to do with me specifically, but there's a certain scene in that show that just, like, really fucked me up so horribly. I was like, it was not okay. I was not okay.
I feel like top 5 anime that mess you up if you're an adult and not a child.
So true.
Berserk. On paper, the manga seems really edgy, but it's the psychological, emotional damage. It's not even any of the gore.
Emotional damage.
It's not the gore, guys. It's the emotional damage. Monster. Trigun Stampede. Okay, that's it. Top 3.
There's gotta be other ones, right? Emergence Metamorphosis. 177016.
If you know, you know.
You know.
Okay, anyway.
Let's watch some Frieren.
Oh my god.
Frieren.
I am so...
Frieren.
I'm scared. I'm actually really scared. Ooh, wait, what? This sounds awesome.
This is not the tone I was expecting.
The visuals too?
I love the watercolor.
Yeah, me too. Visually unique so far. Oh my god. That drop though!
No way this is the tone of the anime. No way.
Oh, look at that
the
CGI!
dwarf. Did you see the dwarf though? I love the design of the dwarf guy there. He was so cool.
Classic anime imagery.
I like this. That's
Me
cool.
too. Oh my god, this is so cute.
Oh, I loved that. That was cool.
Wow, did you see how beautiful that was?
Which part?
Oh my god, all of it.
Yeah, like I don't know which part you're talking about because
Aww.
there's the guy. I love the dwarf guy. I love him. He's my favorite character. I don't know anything about it, but
oh
he's
my
my favorite
god,
character.
all these characters are very, very attractive.
Oh my god,
like
she's just
the character
spinning. I love that she was just spinning.
I missed it.
She was just like twirling.
Ooh.
Okay.
Evil elf?
Classic villain on chair.
There's
Oh,
always
that
gotta
was
be-
cool. Did you see the way like she appeared?
Because she's unchanging.
Yeah. What? Oh, because she was the one thing that stayed still at the end. Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. This is more what I was expecting. Musically, right?
Yes.
Dude, you gotta read in this show. The northernmost point of the continent.
Okay.
I reached Orel, the land where the souls rest. Some place. A place where the people of this world call heaven.
Oh wow, okay.
There were many souls gathered there.
Oh.
I talked to my former comrades.
Aww.
And the great mage Flum.
Oh, so you can actually talk to the dead in this?
Or they were
Did you
just...
see that? That was
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Or they were just old. This anime...
This looks good. I'm not gonna die.
Okay, never mind. I like the way this anime looks. Okay. I'm in now. I was not sure. Again, I was... No, this is good.
His voice had no right being that sexy. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Who the hell?
We had a lot of hot men.
Oh. Oh my god. I need him to read audiobooks. Okay, I need to chill. I need to chill.
Dude, I like this dwarf guy who's like just eyes and a beard, dude.
Girl doesn't even know the lifespan of humans is not even close to hers.
She could get like freaking hit by a truck tomorrow though and get isekai'd though. You never know.
There are only carriages in this show. I thought this was another opening. I was like, whoa, whoa.
Imagine having 2 openings for your anime. That'd be kind of fire.
I swear every one of these scenes is inspired by the one from Berserk. This is like, there's a scene in Berserk like this, but there's way more build-up before this payoff. Wow, let's go. They really just skipped to the end. Ooh,
I love that it's always
wow.
the Demon King.
I know, like, they don't even try to make it something else. They're perfectly fine with that.
This is the second anime since I think Goblin Slayer had this, where a random group of people just where like the Demon King was like killed in episode 2 or whatever.
Oh my god, sorry, I was just taking in the visuals. I'll comment on them later. Wow, this animation's amazing.
Yeah, there's animation.
I love that he's self-aware. We love a self-aware king.
Wait, the king gave them 10 copper?
I mean, a little bit of alcohol here and there. In this world, probably won't destroy his kidneys.
Oh, this is so cool.
They've been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
And it means so much to them, but for the elf, it's probably like they've been together for a few weeks.
They almost got executed on day 1.
Bro, never mind. This man's an alcoholic. Do not drink on the job. Model student? Oh my god, is that a freaking...
It's a mimic.
Is that a Dark Souls reference, or is that just...
Mimics have been a thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I love them being like, can we leave her behind? The mimic had the like lamest teeth, couldn't even bite through her.
He's my favorite character already. That means you haven't changed much, you know? You aged well. God, this show looks so good. It's time for what? Oh my god. Yeah, meteor shower, that's what they are. Wow, that's amazing. That sounds scary. That sounds like a red flag. Like something's gonna come up. In 50?
Uh-oh.
Is no one gonna tell her? Why is no one telling her that 50 years is not a reasonable time frame for humans?
I don't think any of them like really get it. Like the scope of what's happening yet, you know?
Right, guys. The backgrounds. Do you see this though?
Yeah, there's actual like someone drew a background.
We're gonna find out it's AI. I'm just kidding. What? Wait. How about like next week, next month, maybe once a year? Once a year. Once every 5 years. Someone tell her. I don't think she knows.
Yes.
I love this.
Yeah. That shot before that's something that you really, it's like, I feel like that digital art makes that way easier to do that. You can draw over the same things a lot easier. I guess you do that with paper too, but it's like...
Ooh. Oh my god, these locations are gorgeous.
I loved that shot.
Okay, I could watch this all day.
That shot's good too.
Can I just watch her doing random things? Again, she's so bad at that.
There's a very obvious joke here, but I think it's beneath me. Oh, I love that.
So pretty. Oh, did he age? Is that the same guy?
That was casual for me. They were close friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't just like begrudgingly together. Oh, I love this.
Oh god, how long has it been?
I
I'm
love
scared.
how like this feels like it's like you're reaching for something that's just slipping out of your hands already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Wow. No way! Is that him?
Yeah. That's the blue-haired guy, right?
How did he shrink that much? I agree. Aww. I thought so too. I'm so glad they get to see each other again.
Yeah.
I can't get over how much he shrunk. I don't think that's... Someone tell me if that's realistic. Awesome. Aww. Aw, he's the best. Bro, his voice actor's killing it.
I'm like gonna cry. I don't cry during shows.
Ooh, let me see that bird, please.
Why did she give it to a bird?
Maybe it's just how it gets transported?
Maybe.
An easy way so she doesn't have to carry it?
Oh wow, that's green because it's like they made it in copper and it was probably bronze when it was first directed like 50 years ago.
Yeah, that's so crazy. How much time?
Yeah.
I love him.
He's great.
She is so lackadaisical. Oh, he's still alive too.
Oh, wow, he does not look that old.
Yeah. Yeah, he really has not.
Oh, does he live for like a few hundred years?
Maybe. Are elves like thousands?
Elves are thousands, dwarves are hundreds, I think.
Mm.
I love that she's like, yeah, it's about a week.
Yeah, that's elder abuse.
These poor saps.
Aww. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. I've only known these characters for like a few minutes. Why am I crying?
I'm really happy they got to see the thing
何
together.
もかもが新鮮できらめいて見え
Are the priest and our blue-eyed boy both humans?
I think so. Sorry. I think so.
Ooh, okay. Why did he even do that, honestly? She could have just...
た
I'm just kidding, he distracted it.
Yeah. She needed time to set that thing up.
So true, so true.
You can't just fire a thing like that off with no setup.
He distracted it so well that even I didn't notice she had to set it up. Because it was like that.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
君のおかげで
Or we're just writing the show
とて
for
も
them.
楽しい冒険
No, for sure. Like, they worked for 10 years.
So
It's
true.
been 50 and it's still like nothing's changed.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so glad they got to see that again.
Yeah, I'm really happy for them.
No, I like crying. Oh my god.
Oh, I think I've seen this panel.
Wow. Oh. Man, did he die like relatively young? Because the priest is still alive, right?
ヒンゲルは幸せだ
Isn't Himmel younger than the priest? Oh.
あの子ヒンメル様の仲間なんだって悲しい顔一つしないなんて
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
There's always
Kill
people
yourself.
like that.
You know,
at a
I'm
funeral.
glad. You know, I'm glad you're gonna be dead in like 3 years.
Aw, he's so sweet.
Yeah.
I don't think it even sunk in for her. This might
I
be her
love
first.
that like one like little like moment of it, like it finally. Do you see that? Like finally sunk in right there.
Mhm.
I love that.
This might be the first time she's witnessed someone she cared about die.
Yeah.
この人のこと何も知らないし
Oh.
たった10年一緒に旅しただけだし
Mm.
人間の寿命は短いって分かっていたの
So she didn't know.
になんでもっと
She just didn't understand.
しようと思わなかったんだろう
Mm.
That's so real.
マナでんだよ
では私も生徒に戻るとしましょう二人とも顔をよく見せてこれで最後になるでしょうからね
どこか悪いの
長年の酒がたたりましてね
Oh.
生徒によることがあ
Even
った
in
ら
a fantasy
私の
world,
果てに
his kidneys
酒で
gave
も
up on
備え
him.
てください
Damn, that's rough. They have
ファ
kidney
イター
failure
は
there.
死ぬのが怖くないの
私たちは世界を救った勇者パーティーで死後は天国
They really did have.
I was gonna say, I was like, what's he gonna figure? He's a priest, bro.
そ
He's
のため
chilling.
に私はあなた方と共に戦ったのです
嘘坊主
Aww. They really did have 50 years of peace. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love how flat his face is. He's so cute.
それもあるけど私はもっと人間を知ろうと思う
そう
I love him.
一つ相談なんだ
He's
けど
great.
私魔法職だからさ強力な前衛がいると助かるんだよね
勘弁してくれもう物を触れるような年じゃないんだ
Really? Maybe he was already pretty old when they started their journey.
人生ってのは衰えてからの方が案外長いもんさ
そっか
I love
じゃ
that
あまた
line.
ねアイゼン
Oh man.
I love that he's just a little blob when he walks. His
Well-
little coat.
When you know what's coming, since we both knew the synopsis,
Yeah.
it's easy for us to be like, man, I wish she had spent more time with him since their lifespans are so short. But it's like,
No,
you could say
like-
that about
Right?
anyone.
Yeah.
You could say that about anyone. That's why it's so real. The regret
Yeah.
that she felt when he died.
Yeah.
And she realized that she didn't know him
さっきの木だ
as well as she wished that she did before he passed. Oh,
20
20
years.
years. Oh my
何
god.
かお探しでしょうか
I love the time in this show. It's so cool.
She's so cute. Oh, she's gonna age like
Yeah,
that.
wasn't she in the opening?
Yeah.
She's so cute.
She's adorable. Oh my god.
している
Hyder is the dwarf, right?
まだ生きてたのかなサポーズ
Oh, no way.
墓に備える酒買ってきちゃったけど一杯やる
To leave it your grave.
He stopped drinking.
God, is he over 100?
She's so mean. I love it.
Is this his granddaughter? Or did he adopt her?
I love that he was like, this is the last time I'll see you, and then he was just wrong. I love that.
Yeah, I was like so prepared for him to die.
南側諸国の
Orphan, yeah.
先生
Rough.
らしくないね積んで人助けするような時じゃないでしょ
Even though he's a priest, that's funny. Aww. He did it because maybe his friend.
なぜ私のため
He did it for the sake of his friend who had passed.
Hmm. Himmel's the blue-haired guy, right?
Yeah, so he's doing it for Himmel.
Yeah.
Because this is what Himmel would have done if he was still
Yeah, but
alive.
what's the call him the blue-haired guy? He's bald and dead.
では一つ頼み事を弟子を取りませんか
Ooh! Because he's gonna pass soon. He wants someone to take care of her.
連れて行って
Oh, she wants to be a mage. Aw. That's gonna be rough for her
それだけ
eventually.
はできない
Yeah.
戦での見習い魔法使いの死亡率は知ってるでしょ友人から預かった子を七に送るつもりはないよ
では別の頼み賢者エービヒの墓所から出土したものです不死の魔法が記されている
What?
そんな時代の人はこういうのが好きだねまあ56年もあれば
Aww.
そうですか
He doesn't have that much
こ
time
んなの
left.
解読してどうすん
To
の
be fair, he didn't think he would have 20 years
怖く
anyway.
ないんじゃなかったの
あなたたちの手前で
Ooh, I love the camera movement.
前より死ぬのが怖くなったから
Aww.
まあ不死とは言わずほんの少し
I wonder if it's because he's taking care of a
ほ
girl.
んの少しで解読の片手間で構わないのでフェルンに魔法を教えてあげてはくれませんか私はソウルなのでどう
Dang, they had to hire like 2 or 3 voice actors per character
そのくらいな
for an episode.
No, I think that's all the same ones.
No way.
That's why I'm saying that Himmel?
Yeah.
Himmel's voice actor was killing it because I could tell it was the same guy, and I think for this guy
That's
too.
fucking crazy.
とても良いことでございますね
She's so cool looking. I love her eyes.
魔力探知にほとんど引っかからない卓越した魔力
Oh.
の操作技術だ
Oh, okay.
あの年で
I thought it meant she was really weak for a second.
Right.
ハイター様にあの
That's
一番岩を打ち抜けば一人前になれると言われましたハイターも分かってん
Is
じ
she
ゃん
gonna do it right now? Yeah.
Not quite.
Oh.
このように魔力が離散してしまい届かないのですなるほどね
She did that really fast. I don't think she needed any time to set that up.
Yeah.
先に一つ聞いていいほどほどでございます
To a moderate degree.
私と同じだ
Dang it.
Oh, that actually resonates with her.
Really?
Oh no, I'm tearing up again.
Whoa, what?
ハイター魔法ってすごいよね魔法ばかり発
死
して
ぬのはもったいないと思います
別に魔法じゃなくたって
That's such a cool trailer. I
Like,
love that.
Preview for the next
I
episode.
love that. I was like gonna stop it because there's a preview, and I'm like, wait, no. This is less important than not getting spoiled. Is seeing that. That is so cool. That was so
Oh
sick.
man, that was
Yeah.
a really like quiet, relaxing, but also heartbreaking episode.
Yeah.
I think what gets me the most about the death scene for Himmel
Mm.
is that even though we didn't know him for very long, I kind of just love how quiet his death was. I think it really fit the theme and fit how the character, our main character, was feeling. How do you pronounce her name?
Frieren.
Frieren?
I
Ooh,
assume
that's pretty.
Frieren. Yeah.
Frieren. Yeah. Man, I don't know. Just everything about it. The music, the visuals, the very pastel light colors, almost like watercolor. It's just like so relaxing. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if it hit you harder because losing someone close to me isn't a feeling I've felt yet. It's something I'm terrified because I know that I will eventually.
Everyone does, unless you're the one who dies first.
So true! Oh, maybe I'll just die and I won't have to worry about that.
No.
But then you will, so that kind of... Well, but...
It's like you either feel that pain
Or give it to someone else.
or give it to someone
so
else.
Fucked,
yeah.
right? Isn't, like, death kind of just awful?
Oh, you know what this reminds me?
Mm.
This is why I think humans are really cool and why I think immortality is overrated, because people or creatures, whenever it's depicted in fiction at least, because we don't really have anything in real life that's comparable, except maybe bacteria or something, or some trees live for like thousands of years. But the way that these fantasy creatures who live a long time are always portrayed, fairies and elves, they tend to be more lazy, or they tend to take their time. And I think it's because humans are aware of how short our lifespans are and how quick that time can pass, that's what motivates us to be productive and to like really try and make a difference, or to spend time with people we love and things like that. It's because we know about our what's the word I'm looking for? It's because we know about our mortality. Is it
mortality.
Yeah, our mortality.
I think immortality sounds really, really cool, and I'd like to have it, but I think I'd only want it if everyone else had it too. Because that kind of... No, I think I'd want it anyway, but it would be better if I could... Like, I'd rather give everyone immortality than just me. If I had, like, 2 buttons, you know, I'd click the everyone gets immortality button first. That's my, yeah.
I hear, when I took psychology, I heard that they did a study with nurses to see if the more they've experienced death, like people, they die, patients they've known for years, if it got easier the more they were exposed to death. And overwhelmingly, the answer was actually, it gets worse.
That's what's really fucked about it, is that it, like, stacks. Like, the, like, pain of, like...
Losing.
People is cumulative.
That's
what's scary about it.
Yeah, that's why I think immortality might not be all it's chalked up to be, because things still die. Like, things still change, and it's not always a change for the better.
That's why I wish I had immortality and nothing ever changed.
You want time control.
Yes. Dude, I could
What if you could stop time, but everyone can still move?
What's stopped then?
Time. If you can move while time is stopped, why can't you have other things move while time is stopped?
I'm gonna ignore the obvious physical questions of this. I'm just human. So I can choose who gets to move when things... Like, I can choose to stop as many things as I want? Or it's just... Okay, so I can just, like, stop all these things.
What if you just stop the time for a bullet? And it just, like...
Okay, so
but everything else moves.
Or I could have, like... Okay, yeah, that's in school, yeah. Because then I could, like, stop time on, like, a really beautiful sunset, but, like, then, like, we could just, like, keep enjoying it or something.
Yeah. Or
if, like, my friends and I are having a really good night, and I could just stop time, but, like, we keep going or whatever. I'm gonna ignore the, like, stupid logistical questions and assume I'm using magic to stop time.
Yeah.
Because I can assume that electricity will still keep working and stuff or whatever. I would also like to, if I don't get enough sleep, right, just stop time and just take a nap.
Yes.
At any time, I would stop everyone, all of people, and just take a nap.
Yes.
What if me and someone else had the power and both tried to stop time at the same time? Would we both experience our own thing? Would we both be in each other's stop time, like, mildly annoying each other? Like, okay, I'll unstop my time, you go first, and then I'll go after you. You know what I'm saying? That way we can both have our alone not time.
Yeah.
I think what really scares me is that I'm very fragile. When I... Just recently, I, like freak... I had, like, something near a panic attack and, like, cried and stuff because some files that I on a school account from when I was it was a high school like a Google Drive thing, and I had some files with some like quotes from my friends that I thought were really funny and like I really cared about.
Yeah.
And I thought I had backed it up, but it turns out it was still attached to the old account, and when the school cleared that account out after a few years, I lost all of it, and I like.
Yeah. It's rough. Man.
Yeah,
That
like
sucks.
I still like I'm tearing, like I'm like on the verge of crying just talking about it, and that scares me because it's like if that's how bad it is when it's like something when it's just like a small thing like that, I don't know how I can process something bigger. I don't know if I'll be able to.
Yeah, like I'm kind of a hoarder because I easily get attached and sentimental towards things, especially things my friends have given me. My friend in middle school, she gave me a joke gift on my birthday. She gave me pink string, and I put that in my school binder, and I had that for all of middle school and all of high school, and I lost it after high school, and I was devastated. And it was just a joke, but I was like...
I'm sad too! I'm a data hoarder. I like am so scared. Like I wish I had enough space to store the entire Flash archive of every Flash game ever created, because I don't trust anyone else to like, especially in the modern day where you have things like Valve replacing Counter-Strike Go with CS2 and the sort of update what I don't know what else to call but update culture, where like with older movies being replaced with newer versions, how like the Pixar movies, like the versions with like the end credits are like almost like are like rare media because they were only on the DVD releases. The ones with like the bloopers in the credits, like those are like only the DVD releases and aren't on streaming. Like the version of a thing that I want, I might not be able to get, and like that's so fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
That something is like physically impermanent. Like I hate that, especially in the era where everything's theoretically permanent, right?
I think that's the thing, right? It was probably hard for all humans throughout time to lose things that are of value. But I think despite us having more opportunities to preserve things, it is that it's a strange contradiction, but because of that, we want to preserve things even more because I think we're not as used to the loss.
And that's like, yeah, which is like, so it's like psychologically almost worse because it's like, we feel like you could theoretically back up everything digitally. You know, you feel like you could just actually have everything be digital, but like, you can't ever back up everything ever, forever.
Like that's people who want to live forever in a way that seems feasible. One of the things that they suggest or that they wish would happen is to download your consciousness into a cloud, right?
Right, yeah.
So I think it's that sort of idea where like maybe we can make infinite space.
Right. Preserve everything.
Preserve everything.
Yeah. The rough part is that there's also infinite new things being created at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think letting go is a genuine skill. It's a life lesson.
It's a stat that that I have 0 points invested into. I have maxed out doing everything to avoid that.
Do you mind if I go back into the episode? It's related to what we're talking about.
I just want to say, fuck update culture. I hate updates. Give me that old. I hate new things. I'm a tech boomer. Give me that old school shit. Don't ever give me a new update. I just want the software to be exactly as it is forever.
I think updates are fine as long as you have the opportunity to access older versions.
That's why Yomi Hustle is goated because that's why I'm glad that the CS2, this Counter-Strike 2 thing, they still allowed you to play it in the betas tab, and I'm glad that Yomi Hustle has every single past version available on a big fat drop-down menu. That's awesome. I love that stuff. But again, that's like the data hoarder in me, just wanting it all to exist, you know?
Right.
But I still though, I don't know. I can go back and play Smash Brothers Brawl and it's still the same game. So,
right.
Anyway, go back to the episode. I just wanted to finish my thing.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I think our characters in this show handled the death very elegantly.
Yeah.
Because you know how we were just talking about how it's difficult to accept loss and we want to preserve everything? In the face of that, I feel like our main character who wants to learn more about humans, she's committed to that. And our priest, his name also started with an H, right?
Haidan? That might be it, actually. I think it's Haidam. You want to go check, or do you want to just keep going?
Sure. I mean, we have infinite time glitch.
エル
But we don't, and that's the whole
あり
point.
がとう
Category. Heiter. Okay. Heiter.
Hyder?
Heiter. Heiter.
And I love that Hyder, despite apparently having not really been the type to go out of his way to help people, that's something that Himmel used to do. Because of that, he's like trying to do good because it's what Himmel would have done, and I think that's so wholesome and such a great way to handle loss. It's like, what did this person like teach me? Like, what did I love about this person so that I could give that to the world?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's in a way like preserving his memory, his spirit. Like, he lives on through those actions, especially if that teaches the people who he helped to do the same for others. Oh god, I'm tearing up just thinking about it.
Yeah.
What did you think about the visuals?
I thought they were beautiful. There were. I think I didn't like. Wasn't wowed by them as much as you were, but there were a few shots that I found like gorgeous, and it was very strange ones. So, like her gasping and then the bell ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
That is the directing.
Yeah.
That's the directing,
I think
guys.
it's the directing then. Yeah.
The directing's fantastic. Like, it's not just the
directing is
animation.
amazing.
It's not just the animation. It's not just the character designs or the art direction. It's also the directing.
It's this shot right here was the other shot that I really liked, was her in the river right here.
Yes.
I love when someone draws like 3D animates in 2D. I fucking love that shit. Oh my god, it's so cool.
impressive.
It's so amazing, yeah. And even though I can see the imperfections of it, but I don't care, dude. It's so sick.
I love that they
that.
didn't care either. They
Yeah.
didn't try to do something generic but looks good.
Yeah. They didn't like just draw over a 3D model. No, look, yeah. I can't say, I know that you, I think, are a bit more balanced when you come to, like, you have more reasonable expectations when it comes to animation. Because you're like, it's cool that there is motion, you know? And I agree that that's way cool, like, above most anime already, just in that regard. But I have, like, a very specific style that I'm, like, very partial to.
Yeah, because you're super into the kind of Mob Psycho 100
Motion.
and like One Punch Man, VFX everywhere, characters going off model.
It doesn't have to be VFX everywhere. Like, Naruto is also cool. Like, this, like early Naruto stuff is also fucking cool. Like just, I just want to see characters, like, fucking, like, turn into spaghetti, you know, whenever they move. I want to see them be jelly. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah, going off model.
Yeah, I think the reason why I feel a little bit, the going off model is more important to me than the I don't mind if there's like in fact VFX aren't like a big, like, I don't need big flashy VFX is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I think I felt like I think I feel offended because I'm like, no, I'm not just like some guy who just, because there are a lot of anime with very good VFX but not very good animation. Like, that is something that I've seen before. Where, like,
Okay.
the VFX, it's carried by, like, especially that one director, the guy who does all the cubes, how he very much, like, no, his animation's good too, though, but, like, he very much, like overdoes the VFX as a part of the style. Like, I don't need that. It doesn't need to be, like, my eye, like, I just like to see gooey animation.
Yeah.
A lot of older shows, like Spriggan, Ghost in the Shell, freaking, what's it called? The one with the cowboys and the bebops, that one. They have, like, yeah, that's the one. They have, like, really, they don't have, like, a ton of over-top VFX or anything necessarily, but even when they don't, they have, like, just really, the way the characters move is amazing. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to clarify what I like more.
Is it the choreography in Cowboy Bebop? Because they don't, do they go off model?
No, they just move well. They just
Yeah,
move good.
so,
I think it's the choreography.
yeah.
I think choreography matters a lot to me.
Yeah.
Like, I think just a character moving, that's a good point, yeah. Because if a character, just there being animation isn't, like, inherently cool to me unless, like, it's doing something cool, you know? Like, the characters are moving in a way that's, like, yeah.
I think you have to, like, really be into anime as an industry to really appreciate this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because it's the same way if a video game came out that just, like, let's say it's a AAA video game, and it's not going for realism. It's going, like, full style, doesn't have any loot boxes, has, like, amazing ideas, and just, like, does everything that the rest of the industry is doing that frustrates you because that's the way to make money.
Right.
When you finally find something, when you find a video game that's,
Right.
like, not doing the easy money thing.
Yeah. Then it's like
It's something that you should praise and that you probably would, like, spot out. You wouldn't be like, well, there's video games from decades ago
right.
that never had any of those problems.
Right.
And that's what I like. It's like, no, thank God there are still people going against the grain and doing, like, something amazing that you think should be done more often.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
However, I don't play AAA games. I only play games from decades ago that are, like, actually good. So, again, that's just how...
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
like,
what if a modern game came out that sparked that joy that an older game would?
Yeah, they do, but they're always indie games.
Yeah, but what if that's why I was saying in the beginning, what if a AAA game did that? You can't even fathom it,
I
right?
can't imagine it because it
You
would,
can't
because
fathom
it wouldn't like spark that in me though. Like it wouldn't be like interesting if they're just like if it's like, oh, it's decent. It's to me that's not like it's like that's cool that there's someone actually like not being like that there's a game being released on a major scale that's not terrible, but that's still just a decent video game. That's not like revolutionary. I'm like good, put out that's. I'm sorry, but that doesn't like that would not spark because that wouldn't spark my interest. That wouldn't like spark that wow in me. I'd be like, that's cool. Like the new Breath of the Wild game. The new Breath of the Wild game. That's an example of like an actually good AAA game, and I'm like, that's really cool, and that's deserving of praise. Like in the same way that this show is deserving of praise, but like, it's still like has, it's not gonna resonate with me. It's not gonna like ting my soul at that perfect note the way that something like the way that something like Pizza Tower does.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's not like the style that you really like.
Yeah. Well, your analogy is amazing. It also further illustrates that exactly the kind of person that I am.
Yeah.
A pedantic boomer asshole. Yeah, I think that's about all I have to say though, honestly.
To that, I say every child had a different design, and the
So
background
true.
characters move.
I didn't notice. Okay, that makes me appreciate it more because I didn't notice that I did not notice that the characters had different design.
Look at this.
Every single background character is hand animated.
Yes.
They didn't like they actually like look at those little kids dancing like
With two
with
dots.
with 2 dots and a smile. I fucking like people like make fun of that, dude. I fucking love that. Like that's cool, right? The fireworks are cool, but like. More than that, I love this. Like, out of everything in this frame, I love the 2 little kids just going like that. Like, that feels like old school to me in a way that I love. That activates the boomer in me. That makes the boomer happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love the kid. Look at the kid little waving his little thing around right here. I love him waving his chicken around. Is that chicken or is that a candy apple? Candy apple. Look at him waving his little candy apple. I love the way he goes.
Right?
Yeah, he goes right
That
there.
was the stuff I was noticing.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
Yeah. No, I like that. And, like,
Good
people are
stuff.
doing stuff, you know? That's actually cool. Okay, never mind. I think...
Bro, our man is phased. Wait, look at him. He's completely faded. Look at this man. He is faded!
I'm not caught up in my lingo. I thought faded was like when you're high.
Yes! Bro, alcohol's a drug. What are you talking about?
It's okay. Don't worry, guys. We'll humor her for now.
Del, you don't know what's in his drink, man.
He's
Look at this
dazed,
reaction.
I think.
Look. Del, he was not staring like that 2 seconds
No,
ago.
yeah. No. I know what you're saying. He's like wasted. And there he goes. Yeah. There's that depressant kicking in. Look at the guy. Look at him go.
The most unrealistic thing about this show is that Himmel, like, lost his spine. Like, half of his spine just disappeared. Like, he's not even,
so
like,
true.
leaning forward with a
He's just like,
cane. He just shrunk.
he just turned into a little, like...
I don't know who took his spine, but... Poor old man.
Poor man. Has anyone seen his spine?
But you know, we're not meant to know, because our main character didn't visit
She
him.
missed that arc where he lost his spine and got cursed by an evil witch to be half as high as he should have been.
Yeah, or drank a small potion,
Yeah.
and that turned him small.
Alright, I think I've said everything I have to say.
Cool. I think the show is really cozy despite being sad.
Yeah.
And the animation is so beautiful. I love the art direction, and
Cozily tragic is the best description.
it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I think it's really beautiful. And I see why so many like really big names decided to do this story. Cuz more than anything else in this season, I think this is the most unique.
I definitely agree. This is definitely like the most unique idea I've seen in a long time. Just on concept alone. It's
Yeah.
like I mean, I'm sure like just following in a relative immortal through like just like watching the world like change around them is just you never really see that. It's always a villain in the background. He's like, I've seen countless generations fall before me. But like you never like see someone who actually cares about people. Just like you know?
Yeah.
Maybe more immortal characters, like an immortal villain who's like obsessed with the secret to, who doesn't know how he became immortal and who's obsessed with the secret to immortality or something like
Yeah.
that. That'd be sick.
Prediction. I think since our character is starting off pretty closed off and cold-hearted, I think it would be really interesting to see her become a little softer, to
Yeah.
get attached to things.
Before they die. The series is going to end with whoever she meets dying, I'm calling.
Or just becoming more sentimental.
Yeah.
Because all the characters around her are, except maybe the dwarf, he's kind of just chilling.
Yeah.
But
best boy.
the human characters are so sentimental. And that'd be interesting to see her hang around with humans and kind of learn a bit of how to enjoy life from them and how to value things.
I definitely think that this guy's explorations into the secrets of immortality and stuff is going to be fruitless. Like, I think it's just going to be like nothing. There's no way that goes anywhere, you know?
Which one? Oh, yeah.
No
I
way
think
that
it's
goes
just,
anywhere.
he's playing her, you know?
No, I think he knows what he's doing. I think he wants her to look into that, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
Oh.
You think he's playing her? How? What?
Oh, you're saying you think that it's a red herring, this idea that maybe they might bring someone back from the dead?
I think it's there. I think it's there to sort of like, in the same way as like the first chapter of Crossed. That's a deep cut. I think it's going to be like there specifically to establish the tone of like, no, when people die, they are dead.
Yeah, it'll be definitive, right?
Yeah.
It's like there's magic in this world, but we can't bring people back. I completely dismissed that. Because as soon as I read that, I was like, that's not going to be a thing.
That one episode of the Aqua Necklace arc in JoJo Part 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a good example that might be more relatable to more people of like the like establishing like when people die when they are killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, our camera's gonna die, so...
Bye, guys! Come back next week!
Yeah, let us know if you want to see more of this anime. Because if not, we'll just watch it in our free time and not record it. But
But if you guys want to see it, we will watch it with you guys because we love you. Oh my god. Parasocial relationships are so nice, guys. Oh my god. Bye, nerds. My lips are dry. I need an Aquaphor. Oh, we have the Aquaphor right here. Sponsored by Aquaphor.
highly recommend. Guys, this is
episode
the
is-
holy grail. Chapped lips, dry hands. Put this... Okay. Depends on your skin type. You know, test it out. Preferably not on, like, the day before a party or, like, a photo shoot, because you don't know. Like, everyone's different. Something might make you break out. But try this on, like, the Saturday before a lazy Sunday afternoon. You're gonna look like a couple years younger.
If you're like me and you're like...
Wrinkles just, like, gone.
Wrinkles. Look, if you're like me and you're like, my skin is dry as a bone, And every lotion I put on just makes it burn, and I like am red and like flaking like a
No
freaking
fragrance.
pancake, like a cracker, like a literal that's like a literal like Ritz cracker. You know, if that's what your skin looks like. This stuff is magic. It is like pure grease, and it just
Don't
it's
put it
amazing.
like that. It's not
You just
pure
put it on.
grease.
It's the best lotion ever. Nothing else is like it.
I
so
agree. It's actually the opposite because I believe it has quite a few. It only has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 ingredients. It's kind of like Vaseline, but Vaseline is like pure.
That's
Pentanol,
that's actually pure
Pentanol?
grease. Yeah.
This whatever concoction. This stuff is magic. Like
I would love to be sponsored by Aquaphor, dude. This stuff is
no
great.
fragrance.
I would
It's
chill this
so,
until I
like,
die.
I'm serious, man. Like, put this on your smile lines, on your underbags, on like wrinkles on your forehead.
If your skin is so dry it's cracking, opening, and bleeding, use this. Like, actually, I'm not even
Holy Grail. Please sponsor us, Aquaphor.
This
We
video
love
is
your
sponsored-
product.
This video is sponsored by
We'll show you every episode. Oh, if you guys, if you want to look as young as the elf in this shot, if you want to be unchanging and live for hundreds of years, Aquaphor.
This is gonna be the best after credits we've ever had.